Hi, Mark Rivera from the UK Gaming Media Network here at UK Expo 2012. Instead of behind the scenes, they actually dragged me out to do one of these interviews, so I'm really excited to meet and talk with one of our friends, Leonard Boyd of Backspindle Games. Welcome, Leonard.
Thank you for having me, Mark.
Right, and you're here to introduce a new game concept that they've got called Krdinka, which is markedly different from their previous publication, which was Guards Guards, which was received very popular acclaim. So, over to you, Leonard.
Thank you, Mark. This is Krdinka. After the success of Guards Guards, and the sort of game that Guards Guards was, which is a very multi-layered game, lots of them, we intentionally this time wanted to create something a lot simpler. We wanted something practically primitive in its mechanics.
Right.
And so we've been working to develop Krdinka. Now the story behind it is, the board represents an altar on top of a temple found in Mexico somewhere.
Okay.
The temple was discovered years ago. No one has found a way into it.
Right.
On top of the temple, we have this board. It has 16 tiles on it. There's 4 sets of 4. We got earth, air, fire, and water symbols. Each player plays 4 of those tiles. So if I was playing here, I'd be playing the water symbols, and I would have 4 tiles in play on the board. Each player gets a target card, which gives him 4 specific patterns, which he must achieve in order to unlock the temple. The card also tells you which colour those tiles have to be. Each tile has the same symbol on both sides, so it has gold on one side and stone on the other. The card is kept hidden from your opponents, and the mechanics are straightforward and simple in that each turn you get to move 1 tile and you get to flip 1 tile.
Right.
So your move, you can swap your tile with any adjacent tile, including your diagonals, and your flip can be any tile on the board. It can be my tile, it can be your tile, it can be any tile. That's basically what it comes down to.
Okay.
There's a few extra little things in there, like we have, each player starts with a luck token, which he can spend at the end of any one turn, which gives him an extra move or an extra flip. Or we have a lock totem, which can be positioned on any of the blue crystals, and for that turn that locks those crystals.
Right.
And nobody else can touch those until it comes back to my turn again.
Right.
So if I have a pattern half set up, I can lock it for 1 round until it comes back to me, and then finish that pattern.
Okay.
And that's basically the mechanics of it.
Okay, so you have 4 different patterns that you can achieve.
Yeah.
If you look on the cards here, folks, there's straight across, diagonal, there's 4 together in the middle, or 4 corners. And now, do you have to do them in order?
No, you can achieve those in any sequence at all.
Right.
But you must achieve all 4 in the correct colour, obviously, each time.
Right. So when do these cards come into play?
When your Krdinka cards start, that gives you your target patterns, which is hidden from your opponent.
Right.
On these cards, there's a couple of little symbols marked. You've got a yellow L below 1 target. If you achieve that, you get another luck token, which gives you another free move at the end of that.
Right.
The other card has a red T on it, and that's a trap card. When you trigger, or when you achieve that pattern, you must turn over a trap card.
Yeah.
Now the trap card is set face up in front of you, and that resets the colours of the board to whichever pattern's on that.
Yeah.
So basically all the tiles just flip, which resets the board to a degree. It can be a help, it can be a hindrance.
Right.
It may give an opponent a free line, we don't know, but...
Okay. Now, we've got some little boards here. What are these about?
But basically, because each player is effectively going for the same 4 patterns, we brought in these cards. Basically, your opponent now, when he's playing, he will know you're trying to get a line of 4, a diagonal 4, a block of 4. He won't know what colour you've got to get those in, first of all.
Right.
And secondly, he's liable to forget which ones you've got. So you mark them off. Each time you get a thing, you mark them off behind your screen.
Right.
So at the end of the game, you can reveal it and prove that you have done what you're supposed to have done. But it's up to your opponent at the end of time, keep track of not only what he's achieved, but what you've achieved, so that he can perhaps, if he knows you're going for the last one, can he remember, have you got a block of 4, are you trying for a diagonal?
Right, okay.
He's got to try and defend that as well as choose one.
Okay. Right, so we played this last night, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Right, so what did you think of that experience when we had this play test last night?
Yeah, well, we played a 4-player game last night, which, of all the games, that's the hardest one to get the balance in, we found.
Right, okay.
But generally, there was a few little tweaks that came up, a few good suggestions, which we've actually adapted into the game for play tests today. Let's just take I think with a 4-player game, there is a chance that people all end up going for the one pattern at the end. And what we've done now, we've tweaked the rules, we've adjusted the patterns slightly, which takes that out of it. So there's much less chance of that going to happen now.
Now, certainly my experience playing last night was that it's you have to plan a little bit ahead, but there's enough of the changes that go on that you can't really plan too far ahead because things will change on you.
Yeah.
I mean, I really liked the trap cards because you know, players around you are setting things up, trying to get their patterns, and then all of a sudden you lay on them a trap card, and then the colors shift, and that just tosses everything up into the air. So there's a real take that to this.
There is that, but I think it's also it's a game of taking your opportunities, seizing opportunities.
Yes.
Because you may be going for one pattern, especially in a 3 or 4 player game. The time it gets back around your tiles have moved, but it's being aware of where your tiles are on the board and being able to go, well, I'm not going to get my line of 4, but I've got a free turn here, so if I do that, I can get my diagonal, which I wasn't going for. But so you got to be aware of where your opponent's tiles are and where your tiles are, and say seize the opportunities when they come up. As you say, a trap card may mess you up, but it may also change things in your favor.
That's right.
So it's
great. That's really great. Well, I have to say, I think it's very clever, and I think it's a lot of fun to play. So it's good. I would definitely ask you, please, to keep an eye on this game. Watch developments. Your website is
Kudinka.com will be up shortly.
Kudinka.com will be up shortly. Okay.
You can find us on Facebook /Kudinka or on Twitter @Kudinka. And we'll be keeping that posted with updates on production and estimated releases.
Are you going to be posting on Board Game Geek soon?
We will, we'll be talking to them. We're just finalising the rules. We basically, this expo for us has been great because it's given us the opportunity to have a weekend-long playtest, which is just knocking the few final little rough edges off it we got. So we'll be going away from this, we'll be writing up the final rules, and then we're pushing ahead with production.
So when are you looking to target production?
We're hoping late September.
So for Essen, really?
Yeah, ideally we'd like to be able to have some product of Essen.
Okay, so hopefully we should be ready to have it and grab a copy. Please grab a copy because this is a fun game. So if you're going to Essen particularly, you're going to have a great opportunity to do that. So great, thanks very much, Leonard. Appreciate having you here. Great, good, best of luck with Kudinka.
Thank you very much, Mike.
Mark Rivera with the UK Gaming Media Network.